Okay, yeah, like I was saying, he was heading to CEO, and unfortunately, I think his plane got screwed up or something, so we told him to meet us in Minnesota. He got a free plane ticket there, and I'm like, dude, you're better than me, because after my plane got canceled, I'm going home. All right.
Sorry, that's it for me.
He said, I need another tournament to go to an ASAP. So here we go, man. Last time these two played here, I believe it might have been at a, I don't want to say a hypertension, because MJG just came to our first one, or his first one, excuse me, earlier this month. So I'm not quite sure when the last time these two played, but I know for sure they played in the past here in this region at one of those hype train tournaments.
Yeah.
Where Cody put him into losers, and then I believe MJG took him out altogether.
Yeah, it's I'm not sure. I've never seen a Villager Ditto, but I feel like Pocket would be very powerful here, just with all the projectiles going out.
Yeah, it's always a game of pocketing here. It's always a game of pocketing.
And one of the things Villagers is very good at, getting those edge guards because recovery is so good, but against another Villager, there's very little you can do to get that stock straight through edge guarding. So I feel like we're going to be playing a very, very long game here.
Yeah, it's going to be a long game
Even with the percent the Skiller's at right now, it's just like, with the recovery, ooh, that was close. That bowling ball was real close.
And the thing about MJG, what puts him above so many others, is his skill and his experience. He's played with the best of the best. I mean, I was in Colorado with him. He teamed with Mr. Doom, beat Vinny and Fallen together. Vinny and Fallen, man.
Yeah,
they're scary by themselves. They were equally as scary together, but MJG, man, holding his own. I mean, he did very well too at Smash and Splash in doubles and in singles. So I mean, he
gets that back throw. That's it. Yeah, he's just such a very, very skilled player, and yeah, the experience definitely puts him so far ahead of other players because he knows a lot of what characters can do, and especially in a Villager Ditto, I think he knows a whole lot about what he can do.
Yeah, both of these two guys know this character inside and out. I mean, MJG probably the second best villager in the world. Cody's somewhere amongst the top 5.
Because Villager's not a very popular character either.
No,
like you don't see him very commonly, even though I think Villager's a very good character.
Oh, yeah, he's very, very good. I mean, his winning matchups, he wins very significantly. The ones he loses, he gets kind of bopped a little bit, like Mega Man and Cloud and characters like that. But yeah, Villager is a very, very solid player. Or character, excuse me, and Skillager. I mean, not to discredit him at all. I mean, he has some accolades under his belt too. I mean, he just recently beat JJ Rockets at Pre-Nexus. Yeah. He's beaten Shinjobi. He got 9th at Combo Breaker last year. So I mean, he can tangle with the best of the best.
Can we just talk about how there were like 4 Lloyd Rockets on screen at once?
Yep, Villager Dittos. I'm trying my hardest not to talk about him.
He gets the F smash. That's it. The bowling ball.
Okay, yeah, and a nice 2-stock victory right there coming out from my man Avro, aka MJG.
Yeah, it's just. I feel like one of the reasons Villager's not seen very commonly is just because you have to be so patient. And I don't think a lot of Smash players want to be that patient. They don't want to wait that long in order to do
Especially a lot of guys coming from Brawl. I mean, I don't know if you watch competitive Brawl, but it's a very slow-paced game. And I know when Smash 4 came out, it was like it's faster. You know, I can move quicker. You know, my inputs are a lot better now. So that could be a bit of the issue as well. But slow and steady always wins the race, man.
Yeah, if I feel like a patient enough Villager could probably take almost anything, just because as long as they can just wait, because their neutrals are so good with the slingshots and the rockets and everything.
That it is, and Cody has even said it himself. He's a very aggressive Villager. MJG, on the other hand, is not aggressive
Very,
at all.
very patient. Good tech avoiding that forward air. It pockets the Lloyd rocket. We just get to see so many projectiles on the screen at once.
Yeah, and Cody's starting to look a little more comfortable here on Battlefield. Maybe it could have been a stage thing, but he's starting to open up a bit more. Okay, very nice. Overextends with that dash attack.
Yeah, even Villager's dash attack. Oh, there's 4 Lloyd rockets all at once. There's just so many things going on at once.
Welcome to Villager Dittos.
Villager Dittos, man. They're just everywhere. Look at all these.
Yeah.
They're crazy. MJG just controlling so much space because he's pocketed Skillager's Lloyd rocket almost every time he's thrown it out, just so MJG himself can throw out 2 of them. Just control so much space with it.
But even with that being said, I mean, it's still pretty
it's still very even.
Yeah, Skillager came out the gate swinging. MJG's kind of slowed it down a little bit, and here we are. We have ourselves a good old-fashioned shootout. So, okay, threw the slingshot back at him.
Yeah, and that multiplier, the pocket's multiplier on things makes it very, very powerful. But he's got that tree.
They're using the Lloyd rockets to kind of knock the tree away.
There's so many Lloyd rockets all at once. There's so many.
Yeah.
Yeah, MJG's starting to take this back. He was pretty far down in percent to start with, but he's pulled ahead now. Oh, they pocket each other's Lloyd Rockets.
Yeah.
Yep. Puts up the tree again. Yeah, it seems like MJG just has more stage control for the most part in this game. He's been able to set up the tree a few times, whereas Skillager's been kind of cornered as MJG just keeps throwing out Lloyd Rockets that he's pocketed, his own Lloyd Rocket, and the slingshots. It just MJG's been a lot better at controlling all that space.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I feel like at one point in time, like these two are
guess
pretty
the spike?
even-ish in terms of like character playing, but I don't know, man. It just seems like MJG is starting to pull ahead here, in terms of skill. But again, that could be due to the fact that obviously he trains a bit more, he travels a bit more than Skillager does. But it's always a treat to see these two play in bracket. So with that being said, still neck and neck. Oh, tried to drop the bowling ball right on top of MJG's head.
A little too far on the stage because it didn't even look like he dropped it. It looked like it fell right on the stage. It looked like he was a little too far in.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have hit MJG anyway. MJG looked like he knew what was going on, went under the stage a little bit to avoid it.
Yeah, and that's kind of the nature of Villager, man. That evasiveness, the air maneuverability. I mean, they're able to just sneak away from danger when it comes knocking at their door. So I like that. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Skillager's just going to go right under the stage. Didn't like that situation. Says, I'm just going to go all the way over here.
Must be
not
nice
having
to have
any
a fantastic recovery like that,
Just be able to go wherever you want. Oh.
You have to be careful with cutting that tree down because it can be pocketed, and things get a little scary after that.
Once it's pocketed.
That's it, man.
Yeah, the multiplier on the pocket makes it that if – oh, gets a stage spike. MJG did that to me. That's brutal. It's like if you're not Villager, that can kill you really low. Just because – there's like no coming back from that when you get stage spiked on Battlefield like that.
Yeah, and with the 3 turnips
too,
on that dare, so he's definitely counting his smash blessings there. Oh, whiffs a grab, no punish.
Yeah, but it's definitely. I just totally lost my train of thought.
No, you're all good, man. That happens sometimes when you watch Villager Dittos, man. Sometimes it makes you go crazy.
Yeah. Oh, I remember the tree. The multiplier on the pocket makes it that if a tree is pocketed or reflected, it will break a shield in one hit.
Oh yeah, that's
so that's why it gets very dangerous, especially for Villager because with bowling ball being just so powerful, there's 4 Lloyds again.
Now one thing I really like about MJG is his ability to hold a lead down. Once he's in the league, and it could just because like these are the characters that he uses, but Villager, I mean, they just wall you out so good, and it makes it so hard for you to come in. And then on top of that, he doesn't even have to approach physically because his projectiles are so strong and so immense.
Yeah, he can take up so much space.
He applies so much pressure from the other side of the room. But Cody sneaking in between the MJG and the Lloyd Rocket to find the opening for the Nair and going so deep.
Ooh, but too deep.
Oh, wow.
Too deep.
Not like this.
Yeah, that's not how you want to see that end. Very good stuff to MJG, though.